everybody and welcome to hole number 9 in the Festive Cup Tournament. Play from the second tier, which is Pro and Expert Division. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Let's go! So, first and foremost, I want to say that this hole cannot be practiced on in any tour before the tournament has started. So this is an older version with a new voiceover, so I can provide a guide for you for hole number 9 in the tournament. Here, it's going to be, first and foremost, a tough drive. Second of all, we're going to have a very good opportunity for an albatross if we make the drive. So like, those two kind of go hand in hand. So if, let's pretend we would be having this wind in headwind, then we would be needed to play on the left side because it would be too hard to go max overpower, trying to give ourselves the distance enough on the right. So because if we find ourselves in the rough on either left or right side, then we cannot reef for the green in 2. But with this type of wind, it's definitely going to be possible. Play with a kingmaker, and again, do just take away the note that I'm having in Apocalypse 77. You're going to play it the same way here. 2.5 bar topspin, max side spin. I would say 3 bars of topspin would be the best, so we're not pushing ourselves to be in like max distance here of our club. So 3 bars of topspin if I'm going to play in crosswind, 2.5 bar topspin if I'm playing in tailwind. If I'm playing in headwind, then I'm going to go with 4.5 to 5 bars of topspin. So you can see I'm compensating depending on the angle of the wind. Max side spin always to the right. Then of course, depending on the angle of the wind, we're going to go with some curl. Now we got this ball to roll down very nicely towards the fairway here, and from this position we're going to have a very good opportunity to make an albatross. For the drive, we're going to add 5%, only 5%, that we're playing it slightly downhill, but to be spot on we need to add those 5%. Now that is going to change for the second shot. Now we actually have to subtract 10%. Because we're in that way playing uphill. And when we're playing uphill, the ball is going to be less affected by the wind, and then we need to take away from the original adjustment. And that is something that is very, like, that's a big thing, because that could mean that, for example, now our opponent is playing with a 11 mile per hour wind, we can say. And playing this one uphill 10%, that would be as we would be playing it in 10 miles per hour instead. And that's a big difference in terms of adjusting with the rings or just a normal adjustment. And that's the problem we are going to have now. If you take a look at the adjustment here, you're going to see that I'm actually adjusting this one for being normal. So instead of adjusting this shot for being 9.3 miles per hour or around 9, I'm adjusting for being 10.3 in wind. Because I do not forget, or I do not pay attention to that I'm playing this one uphill. But other than that, we're going to aim at the spot where I'm going there. We have to also have in mind that when we're dropping down into the sand there on the side, we need to push our adjustment up 1.5 ring, because we're going to lose distance due to a lower trajectory. Look here now, how much to the right I'm coming with this one. This was hole number 9 in the Festive Cup Tournament. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck in the Festive Cup Tournament.